do, what I can say, what I can think, who my heroes are supposed to be. Just get the off.
Bill Maher just red-pilled Drew Barrymore on Club Random, and the internet is on fire. Maher went straight for the jugular, tearing down her flimsy arguments without breaking a sweat. The woke mob freaked out, but Maher couldn't care less. His mission: drop raw, unfiltered truth, scalding hot and impossible to ignore.
Very discerning man. When it comes to a lot of things, you are.
It's a charitable word for it, but I appreciate it. Yes, I think I am. I mean,
I've watched you for decades go out there and speak your truth.
Yeah.
I don't think there is anything that exists of the truth. It's your truth. And
there is also in life the truth. We may not always be able to discern it, but there is the truth.
Barrymore tried one of the woke mob's favorite mantras: truth is relative. You've heard it. When hit with facts, they retreat to "that's your truth, let me live mine." But facts don't bend to feelings. Gravity doesn't stop because you're offended by a fall. Opinions only hold weight when rooted in reality. Barrymore's take wasn't empowerment, it was pure escapism. And Maher wasn't letting it slide.
To be the one on either side to ever proclaim you know what it is. That is a dangerous thing to do. We always need to hear, because we don't know. We're not God.
No.
Right.
No.
But it does exist, the truth. Not everything is just your truth. I mean, your truth has become sort of like code word for just whatever I feel like. Whatever I feel like believing. Well, that's not really the same thing as your truth. You feel this way.
Yes.
Feeling is not enough.
Maher fired another arrow through the woke mob's heart. Their playbook runs on feelings, not facts. Feelings shift daily, yet they want to use them to justify life-altering decisions, like pushing kids into transitions before they even know their favorite color. That's not compassion, it's recklessness. Maher cut through the noise. Truth doesn't bend to emotions, no matter how much spin they add.
It is such a taboo subject, the truth.
It is. Oh, and it gets you hated.
Oh, as soon as I said it, I was like, the truth, that there is no truth. I'm like, that doesn't work. You can't say things.
This was brutal. Drew Barrymore thought she was complimenting Maher by calling it his truth. He shut her down instantly. There's no your truth or my truth, just the truth. Drew unraveled on the spot, stammering, stumbling, and lost for words. That's what happens when woke ideology collides with reality. It collapses.
It's just so refreshing. Like, you were doing this before it was so dangerous.
Still dangerous.
And it is just way too dangerous now.
Yeah.
But you're still doing it.
It's slightly less dangerous than it was 2 years ago because we did have a vibe change, and because the Democrats lost so badly in 2024.
Barrymore tried to slip in the idea that speaking truth today is dangerous. Classic woke tactic, mask censorship as concern. But Maher caught it instantly. We all remember how cancel culture destroyed jobs and reputations for daring to challenge the mob. But those days are fading fast. Cancel culture isn't roaring anymore. It's sputtering out. Maher just proved it.
He's off the rose on left-wing censorship and, oh my God, you can't say that. Stop telling me what I can do, what I can say, what I can think, who my heroes are supposed to be. Just get.
Maher reminded Barrymore of something the woke mob hates. Free speech isn't a privilege, it's a constitutional right. Unless it crosses into crime, speech must remain raw and unfiltered. That's America's strength. We don't silence voices because they make us uncomfortable, and we don't hand mobs the power to decide what's allowed. Free speech means all speech, or it means nothing.
A lot of just what viscerally is going on with me when I have issues with the left. Just get the fuck off of me. First of all, I don't believe you. You're not better. You're a lot of posers. Not all of you, but just get the fuck off of me.
Well, that's what I like is you call people out from all different areas, and I don't even know how to address.
Love him or hate him, Maher has guts. He'll torch anyone, left or right, and that kind of consistency is rare. Meanwhile, the mainstream plays the same tired game. Hammer Republicans, bury Democrats' failures. People are done with it. Maher calls out hypocrisy on both sides, and that's exactly why viewers keep tuning in despite the outrage mob.
You are ballsy enough to do those things. What is it that scares you or that you care about?
You're asking me?
Yeah.
Cut! I was so riveted by the framing there. I was like, wow, who are we talking to? What was the question? What am I?
If you're ballsy enough to be brave enough to say your truths or speak to what you believe is the truth, what scares you and what do you care about?
Oh, what scares me is a little bit me, that, at any moment you can say something that really in private conversation wouldn't upset anybody.
Yes.
But the snitches and bitches will be able to use it to attack and end you, which they did once on Politically Incorrect.
Here's the left's hypocrisy in plain sight. Behind closed doors, they say whatever they want. But when someone dares say it publicly, suddenly it's outrage theater and cancel campaigns. It's never been about morality, it's about control. Cancel culture was always a fraud, and every act of resistance exposes it further.
Ended a few times, and I understand that it is real and it can happen.
Right. So, I always say, whenever I leave the house, not even to just do the show, just leave the house, I'm having dinner at a restaurant, but one of those rooftop restaurants. Because is it really dangerous? Not very, but you could fall off the roof.
Right.
When you eat at a normal restaurant, there's no danger of you falling off the roof. When you eat at a rooftop restaurant, there's very little, but it is possible you could fall off.
For years, Democrats turned America into a nation walking on eggshells. People second-guessed every joke, every post, every word, terrified of the mob. It wasn't respect, it was control. But now, Americans are done whispering. Independent voices are rising, cancel culture is gasping for breath, and truth is making a comeback. Maher's exchange with Barrymore wasn't just a spat, it was a wake-up call. The facade is crumbling, the hypocrisy exposed, and free speech is roaring back. And that's worth celebrating. If you enjoyed this video, hit subscribe and share. It's time to put the last embers of woke culture to rest.